Hello guys, I'm Ayush Mehra and the World Cup is starting very soon, so I'm going to give you a little World Cup gyan. So there are players who work hard, and guys, there are players who are gifted and also work hard. So imagine what level will they reach after they work hard. They achieved the status of legends, and today we're going to talk about 5 players who have achieved the status of legend and helped their country winning the most prestigious cup of the world, that is the World Cup. So here are the 5 greatest players of all time. Fifth on our list is just Fontaine. Fontaine holds a record that is unlikely to be broken anytime soon. Scoring 13 goals in a single tournament, Fontaine took 6 games to achieve his feat in 1958 in Sweden, where he was the last-minute inclusion for France. Entering the tournament, the Moroccan-born Fontaine was just a little-known forward outside the French league. Yet he tormented opponents with his speed, his finishing touch, his skill, and even with somebody else's boots. I'll tell you what happened. Actually, he had a pair of boots, but they had got damaged in practice, so he borrowed his friend's boots and scored so many goals from them. Imagine what the friend must have taken from him. Okay, fourth on the list is Zinedine Zidane. People who don't know football remember Zidane for his headbutt on Materazzi on the 2006 final in the World Cup. That earned Zidane a red card and a dreadful end to his glorious career. The 3-time World Player of the Year helped France win the 98 World Cup on home soil, scoring 2 headers in the final, and the 2000 European Championship also. Soon after, he was sold by Juventus to Real Madrid for a record fee of 65 million. Third on the list is Ronaldo. No, the fat one. Okay. He is the most prolific scorer in the World Cups with 15 goals. He was a youngster in the Brazilian squad that won the 94 World Cup. Then he helped Brazil reach the final both in 98 and 2002. He had convulsion hours before the 98 World Cup in the final with France, and they lost 3-0 to the hosts. But 4 years later in Yokohama, he scored twice in the final to give Brazil its 5th world title. Ronaldo's last World Cup was 2006. I wish he could have played more and we would have seen him more. Number 2 on the list is Diego Maradona. Maradona was the joint FIFA player of the 20th century with Pele. He inspired Argentina to the victory in a 1986 tournament. The English will never forgive him for his hand of God goal en route to winning in Mexico. And perhaps his own people, the Argentinians, will never forgive him for being a terrible national coach for the 4 years in charge in South Africa. And number 1 on the list is Pele. Considered by many the greatest footballer in the football history, Pele won 3 World Cups with Brazil. He was a teenager when he helped Silicao lift the trophy in 1958. Then 4 years later, he won again despite playing only 1 match because of an injury. Pele's career was at its peak when he led Brazil to the victory in 1970. He remains the one player to win 3 titles. So guys, this is it from the top 5 greatest players of all time in football World Cups, and we will make sure that this World Cup mein koi aur legend bahar aake niklega. Okay, I'm talking shit, and I shall see you next time. Alright, bye bye, take care.